Hi! Welcome back to another What I Eat in a Week. No matter what video I make, what I eat in weeks just make me feel the most comfortable and at home. So we're gonna start this week off with a Saturday breakfast of chia pancakes. The base of these pancakes are oats and protein powder, and I usually use milk for the liquid, but here I used a mixture of homemade yogurt and water, blended all the ingredients together and then fried in some coconut oil. Also topped with a couple of chocolate chips. Drizzled on some maple syrup.
I don't got the time to go and fuck around. See my eyes got money bags. I don't rest. I might be a Nike fiend. I need my checks. Headed for the light, ain't just hype. It's not overnight. I take my advice. I'm gonna do this right.
Veg momos and tandoori veg momos. Believe me, this is just a start to a lot of takeaways this week. I don't think I have ever ordered this much food from outside in a week, but hey, there's a first for everything, I guess. By the way, the tandoori pan-fried momos are the best thing ever. I am obsessed, and anyways, momos just always hit different. You know, when I was a kid, I hated momos because I thought they were like a healthy food with a lot of vegetables. Never tried them out either. The first time I had them, I only had the outside flour wrapper with the chutney, removed all the veggies, and now I am just such a big fan. Complete opposite of what I used to be. Okay, sorry, we're on the next day already. I had a sandwich and some fries for breakfast and then some dessert. Directly dinner because I was so full from everything earlier. I keep on forgetting to mention, what I show you does not include everything I eat. I mean, I try to include everything, but I do have the tendency to snack a lot in between. And also, I have multiple servings of each meal I have, so just keep that in mind. For dinner, I felt fancy and just hungry. Made a bunch of things. So first, I made this Thai-inspired papaya salad. For the dressing, I used soy sauce, honey, vinegar, salt and pepper. And for the base, I used sliced carrots, raw papaya and onions, mixed well and set aside. While I prepped my noodles, I soaked some vermicelli rice noodles in hot water. Meanwhile, I heated some sesame oil, added minced garlic, chili flakes, let the garlic cook and added this oil to the noodles along with some soy sauce. Finally, plated everything. Can you tell I actually tried to plate this nicely? But okay, average, whatever. Taste, however, excellent.
Nights when the stars are falling, I'm not your knight in shining, but I still care for you the same.
Let's take a quick break from all this food and talk about the sponsor of this video, Skillshare. If you don't know what Skillshare is, I'm afraid you've been living under a rock, but don't worry, I'll introduce the two of you. Skillshare is an online learning community for creative and curious people like you and me, where millions come together to take the next step in their creative journey. Skillshare offers thousands of inspiring classes on topics like fine art, illustration, entrepreneurship, photography, and so much more. The class I have been recently taking and absolutely loving is Self-Care Through Creativity, Turn Your Anxiety into Art by Sarah Beth Morgan, who is a director and illustrator based in Portland. As someone who deals with anxiety and also neglects self-care a lot, this class was a godsend. Just helped me take out all of my emotions in a form of art, and also I really loved how Sarah herself talked about her mental health and just made me feel like I was there in the same room as her. The best part about these classes are that most of them are less than 60 minutes, so very easy to just squeeze them into your schedule. And since Skillshare is curated solely for the purpose of learning, there are no ads whatsoever, and they keep on adding more and more premium classes every single day. Just stay focused and follow wherever your creativity takes you. Since I personally enjoy Skillshare so much, I have a link in the description box for the first 1,000 of you to get a special free trial that lasts a month. This offer is valid only till September, so pause this video, go join Skillshare and thank me later. You're welcome. Lately, my sleep schedule has been super messed up. Some days I sleep at 11 pm and some days it's 5 am, which just means the first meal I have on a fresh day ranges between like 10 am to 2 pm, and most of the meals I have are like non-conventional breakfast. I mean, technically, your first meal at any time of the day, even at 5 pm, is breakfast because you know you're breaking your fast then. But okay. So for breakfast on Monday, I made myself a simple salad with onions, tomatoes, cucumber, beans, paneer and pomegranate.
Talk to me.
For the dressing, I simply added salt, pepper and lemon juice.
Your time with me. You're speaking my love language. Talk to me. We don't need a translation when you spend your time with me.
I also made this modified aglio olio pasta. I came across this recipe years ago. When I saw the chef add soy sauce to the traditional dish, I was so intrigued. I tried it and I absolutely loved it. And that is what I did this morning, or rather afternoon.
Instead of giving me presents, you're not getting off that easily. Oh, when we get back on the same page, tonight we can stay. Don't you talk to me. Let's start a conversation. When you spend your time with me, you're speaking my love language. Talk to me. We don't need a translation. When you spend.
For dinner, I ate this pizza my brother got from where he had dinner. So, I mean, leftover food, but hi, I'm not complaining. And a couple pieces of dahi puchka.
Spend your time with me.
Tahini. I started Tuesday by making tahini. Not gonna lie, tahini is like black coffee. The first time you make it, you'll be like, why do people drink this? I mean, eat tahini. Eat this in this case. But over time, you'll see yourself becoming attached to it. Even the bitterness feels welcoming. Did I just describe a misunderstood person to you? You know, a person who people don't like at first, but when they get to know the person, they start feeling for them and their real self. I don't know. By the way, it's 4 am right now as I'm voiceovering, so there's a high chance of me blabbering stuff I will probably feel stupid about in the morning. So, I mean, just excuse me for that. I pan fried some paneer with soy sauce and then made my sauce out of fresh tahini, soy sauce and sriracha. Added the buckwheat noodles and mixed very well. Drizzled honey on top, my paneer and sesame seeds, and that's done.
Where were you? Okay, sometimes I shake a little, sometimes it's all alright. But when the devil visits and me and Jesus fight over endless conversations, I'll never sleep on time as we got old.
For dinner, I made Frankie rolls, or rather tried to make them, with the masala my mom prepped for aloo parathas. I took a plain paratha, spread chipotle southwest sauce, the aloo tikki mix, some leftover black chana, onions, green chili sauce, lemon juice, chaat masala, ketchup, and finally wrapped her up.
You never choose to follow through. Where were you?
To the second one, I also added cheese for better measure.
I know you get lonely. I would never leave your side when you're down and out. Hope you find your life, and I know things they gonna change over time, and it's just a matter of it, 'cause I know we'll be alright.
Pav bhaji for breakfast. Could there be a better start to this day? No.
So bitter in my head, saying not to leave without you. Down and out once again. This is just a love story. I've been stressed about our love, that's why my head's hurting.
For lunch, I pan-fried paneer, corn and red bell pepper in some olive oil, salt and pepper. In a bowl, I mixed tahini, soy sauce and this hot chili garlic oil mix.
In my brain. When she's still up on my mind, it's the down and out relationship that hurts me every time. It's the in and out of love, we still have sex like every night. It's the la-di-da-di-da.
added my veggies, soba whole wheat noodles, mixed very well, and that's it. I also ended up adding some chili garlic sauce to it later for some spice.
I know you get lonely. I would never leave your side when you're down and out. Hope you find your life, and I know things they gonna change over time, and it's just a matter.
Dinner was chola bhatura. Let me know if you want the recipe for it, because believe me, this one that my mom makes is better than any other one I have ever tried. It's so good.
Without you, down and out once again. Down and out again. I don't need to think about it. There's nothing.
I love plain white bread, just bread. My mom calls me weird for eating white bread on its own, but it's something I've been doing since I was a kid and I just cannot stop and will not stop. Okay, listen, we had some dosa batter and this new kimchi I ordered just came, so this idea popped into my head and you are literally not ready for it. I started by making a mix of kimchi, corn, paneer, mozzarella, salt, pepper, onion powder and garlic powder.
Been thinking about you all night. Been thinking it ain't right.
On a hot pan, I added some ghee, spread the batter in a utpam kind of form, and then added the kimchi cheese mix on top. I covered with a lid, made sure the base was solid before I flipped. I did feel very proud of myself for flipping it properly, but okay. Look, just look. That literally looks phenomenal. I am not one for big words, but she deserves it. I topped with some oregano, chili flakes, and ketchup.
I've been so patient, like winter waiting for June. I'm done and waiting for you.
Cut it like a pizza and enjoyed. It was so good, and I will also link the kimchi I used. Not my favorite, but if you want to try it, it's good for a first timer.
If you and me.
For dinner, I had a very random plate of lachha paratha, onion fry and vada pav, and also some momos with soup.
Right, if you and me only see us in our dreams, I'm outside.
These momos were by my mom and they don't look traditional and probably were not, but they just have so many memories attached to them and I really like them.
Baby, I'm outside. Thinking about you all night. Been thinking.
Okay, on our last day of food already, I grated a carrot. Mixed with cabbage, green beans, bijora, pomegranate and paneer. For the sauce, I used soy sauce, tahini, peanut butter, gochujang and vinegar.
Side of the blue, looking out for a half side to the truth. 'Cause don't it feel like a wind-up door just left on the loop?
Combined well and then wrapped this filling in rice paper.
Prizes, maybe that the simulation got it right. And in that flash of light, are we the sum of all our wasted time? Because this life is brief and no one's.
I topped these pockets with sesame seeds, had some leftover momos and garlic chutney on the side. I can kind of call them like an upgraded version of my all season rolls. If you've tried them and liked them, you will definitely love these as well.
I'm not your knight in shining, but I still care for you the same. Days when the last train's calling, I'm not your silver lining, baby.
For dinner, I had pakodi curry with garlic chutney, roti and bhujia. For everyone asking me if I ever eat roti, here, just for you. So that was everything I ate this week. I'll see you next time. Bye!